The envelope was thick and refined, heavier than it had any right to be, as if it already knew the chaos it carried inside. When I opened it, there were hotel receipts, blurred photographs, and a single note with only an address and a time scrawled across it. That night, room 805 at the Hilton. Her name appeared on the reservation. The other name was not mine. I stared at it all for what felt like forever. Then I slipped on the watch she had given me for our 10th anniversary, the one I still wore daily, foolishly clinging to promises that had long since crumbled. There were no tears, no screams, just the steady tick of the second hand, marking the quiet implosion of the life I thought I knew. We had met in college. She was all energy and light, a laugh that wrapped itself around everyone nearby. She filled rooms with her presence. I fell fast, head over heels, seeing nothing but her. 12 years later, we had a house, a dog, bills we paid together, dinners on the floor with takeout cartons. At least, that's what I believed. Looking back, the warning signs were there. The little things. She stopped humming while getting ready in the mornings. Her gaze drifted mid-conversation. Her phone always lay face down. Her kisses became mechanical. Excuses grew thin and rehearsed. I ignored it all, trusting her instead of listening to the nagging voice inside me, until room 805. I didn't need to go inside. I didn't need to see more. I had enough. I waited in the bar across the lobby, watching the elevators. At 11:43 p.m., they emerged together. Her hair pinned up, her wedding ring gone. They didn't touch, but they didn't have to. I followed them home. Later that night, she slid into bed beside me as if nothing had happened. That's when grief sharpened. Not into anger, into focus. I went quiet. I collected proof. Tracked charges, schedules, clothes scented with a perfume that wasn't mine. She said it was a new detergent bought just for me. Lies. His name was Alex, married, 2 kids, a CEO I had once admired. I found her second phone hidden inside a hollowed-out lotion bottle. Sloppy for someone leading a double life. They met while she claimed to be at yoga. I watched him once from behind dark sunglasses in a cafe. Saw her laugh at something he said. Touch his arm the way she once touched mine. It stung, but I didn't show it. 3 weeks later, I had everything I needed. That's when I met Rachel, his wife. Sharp, calculated, more intelligent than the two of them combined. At first, it was light, casual conversation over coffee. Then I asked about her marriage. She sighed. Tired. Quiet. I asked if she wanted the truth. She didn't blink. Let's ruin them, she said. We picked the night carefully, his company's winter gala. Black tie, crowded, the perfect stage. My wife wore red, her signature color when she wanted all eyes on her. She didn't notice me at first, not until I crossed the ballroom with Rachel on my arm. Her smile froze. She reached, but I stepped back. Rachel leaned close, voice loud enough for the nearest tables. Is this the woman sleeping with my husband? The room fell silent. Conversation stopped. Eyes turned. I didn't shout. I walked to the stage, took the microphone, and thanked everyone for attending. Then I said, it isn't easy bringing people together, especially when some have been betraying their families for the past 4 months. Gasps rippled through the crowd. I laid out the evidence, photos, texts, receipts, shared calendars. The trail was undeniable. My wife's face went pale. She pleaded softly, please let's talk. Rachel cut her off. Save it. Even your lies are unoriginal. Alex tried to defend himself, but I raised a hand. No, your time is up. Now we take ours. There was no chaos, only precision. My divorce papers had already been filed. The next morning, she was served, half our assets frozen years earlier during refinancing. She had signed over power of attorney without reading the fine print. Rachel moved faster, emptied their accounts, filed for custody, sent proof to the board. By Monday, Alex was out of a job. I left quietly, taking nothing but my books and the dog. The house stayed hers, filled with shadows of memories I no longer wanted. Sometimes I think about that night, the sound of truth landing like glass shattering under too much weight. But what I carry isn't pain. It's control. Strength isn't in breaking things or screaming. It's in patience, in gathering pieces, placing them carefully, then letting gravity do the work. She thought betrayal would destroy me. Instead, I walked away with what mattered most: dignity, clarity, and the quiet satisfaction of knowing that when the mask fell, I was already holding the strings. Betrayal leaves scars. Revenge? Revenge is surgical.